What's up, Buttercup? It is I, it is me, it is she, Barbie P. Welcome back to my channel. And of course, I have to give my disclaimer before we jump into the video. You have clicked this video, so therefore you have stepped into my world. Therefore, I am giving my opinions on whatever I am talking about. I am not a doctor, a dietitian, a life coach, a therapist, or Jesus. So I always recommend you seek the help that you need and use your own discernment. However, like I said, I'm just talking. If this video resonates with you, it do. And if it don't, that is fine. So now, with all of that out of the way, we have to talk about pressure. Why pressure is needed. Pressure, applying that pressure. Okay, I'm so excited about this video, y'all. I literally got off work, did all this stuff, and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I am recording this video. So that's how excited I am about this video. So anyway, we have to talk about pressure. And of course, like I said, why it is needed. Because comfort is keeping you stuck. Ease is killing your drive, Buttercup. All right, so you might have to clutch your pearls a little bit, might ruffle a little bit of feathers, because this is real talk pretty much for the grown people who say they want to change, but they stay doing the bare minimum. Yeah, I'm going to call you out a little bit, and it's okay. I've been there too, Buttercup. It's okay. So yes, let's just get into the video. Some of us are simply stuck because you are just too comfortable. Too comfortable, meaning you have just enough money to not be broke, but you don't have enough to do anything extra. You have just enough energy to scroll on TikTok, but you're not creating your own content for TikTok. You talk about your goals all the time, but you're not really putting enough pressure to put the work in. You have romanticized ease so much. We've made comfort the goal, Buttercup. But let me tell you something. Comfort without challenges becomes complacency. Because pressure produces movement. Think about it. Even with the diamonds, there's pressure applied for them to become that beautiful diamond. Olive oil. There is pressure that is applied for that oil. Pressure produces movement. I can tell you right now, Buttercup, there have been times in my life that I was under some serious pressure. And I mean serious pressure. And I look back and I'm like, I don't even know how I made it work. But that pressure that was applied, like I said, it produced movement. It got my mind kind of thinking of other ways to make money. It got my mind thinking of other ways how to make content, other ways just how to be creative. And sometimes, I'm not going to lie, there have been times I studied the night before an exam. And I will still do my studying, of course, throughout the time before the exam. But that day before, I put pressure on myself. I made sure that I got it done. I was able to literally memorize a whole book in a night. I don't know what it is, but sometimes when you got just that good amount of pressure put on you, and you don't fold, your best work can come out of that pressure. And that's all I'm saying, Buttercup. You need the pressure sometimes. And even, I'm going to say this too. I had a situation, I had something going on in life right now, and it's fine because it's applying pressure on me to push me to everything that I have prayed for, everything that is on my vision board. I am now at this place where, Buttercup, the pressure is being applied. And it's like, okay, sis, okay, you've been praying for it. You've been speaking it. You have affirmations for it. Now the time is here. You only got 3 days to prepare. So it's putting pressure on me, but I know I'm coming out winning. I already know because I done spoke it so much, but the pressure is actually giving me more of a drive, and I am super excited because again, my best work comes sometimes out of a place of pressure. I'll say it. So yes, you need that pressure. And sometimes too, Buttercup, you need that pressure because God is like calling you higher, and he has to put some pressure on you in order for you to move. Because if you're going to sit in the corner and the Lord's providing you, like a snack and a water and some shade, you're going to sit there for a while. But if he removes that shade and removes that snack, now you have to get up and find, where to get some food from, and this and that. And then now you're using your discernment and you're being led by God to be where you want to be at, to be what you prayed for, all of that. So yes, you need that pressure. And some people, how they don't clean up until company is on the way. You don't start working out until the doctor let me tell you something. I had some family members, Buttercup. They would eat so crazy. I mean, I got some big back family members, and as soon as they started getting some bad reports from the doctor, all of a sudden everybody knows the Lord. Everyone knows the Lord. They're trying to cut back now. And it's like, all these years you've been eating crazy and this and that. And it's like, now that pressure has been applied, you start doing what you're supposed to do. So that's why that pressure is needed. Because sometimes you need that pressure in order to do what is needed to do. Because if you don't have that pressure, you're not going to do it. You're going to stay in that comfortable place. So yes, and yes, and yes. So yeah, pressure is not always bad. Sometimes God will let life press you, not to punish you, but just to simply wake you up, Buttercup. Wake you up. Like how I am up at 1:32 in the morning doing this video. So yeah, sometimes you really don't need another motivational quote. You just need to feel that pressure. I'm about to get personal. You need that pressure of being out of breath, walking up the stairs to know, you know what, it's time to lose some weight. Sometimes that pressure is seeing the bills stack up. Okay, let's be honest, Buttercup. Have you been being a good steward over your finances? Or has the big back demon with the minions of Uber Eats and DoorDash been eating up your finances? So that's why the bills are stacking up. I'm just saying. So now that pressure is being put on you to make better financial decisions. Now it's like, you know what? I can work extra shifts, and I'm going to say this too. I had a time in my life, Buttercup, so much pressure was being applied on me. I don't even know how I got out. But because that pressure was applied, some of my best work came from being under pressure. My best projects in college, I came out with A's, and especially in like my anatomy class. I don't even know how I made it out of there, but my living situation was just not the best, and the pressure of that living situation was like, I don't want to stay here no more. I want to make my own money. I want to have my car. I'm ready to get up out of here. So that pressure pushed me to work harder, to get my degrees, to get what I need to get so I can get up out that house. Okay. And when I got out that house, I stayed up out of that house, Buttercup. Okay. That pressure was applied. And did. Okay. She got out and stayed out. Yes. The pressure of realizing time is moving whether you are or not. Buttercup, what is today? It is June the 18th. We are pretty much halfway through this year. Time is going to go by whether you get to work or not. It is going to go by. And I believe a lot of people get caught up because they feel like too much time has passed. I'm too old. I'm washed up. I'm past my value. I'm this. I am that. Buttercup, you are what you say you are. So if you believe you are washed up, then yes, by what you said, you are washed up. If you believe that time is passing, you missed your point, you missed your prime, you missed your opportunity, then yes, you have. But guess what? Time is still going to go by. You're still going to live your life. Well, you still have life to live. So are you going to live the rest? So pretty much you have already lived your life to this point. So wherever you are at in your life, that is a reflection of your decisions. You have a reflection of your past decisions. So what are you going to do from this point now? Are you going to choose to stay where you are and be miserable and be upset? Or are you going to switch your mindset and start making improvements? Yeah, I don't have all, okay, here we go. You want to lose weight, or I don't know how to lose weight. You got YouTube. I don't have the money. Okay, we're going to eat less. We're going to find frozen food instead of fresh food. I'm going to tell you something, Buttercup. If you want something, and you align with what you want, you will start noticing how it will start changing for you. It'll start changing for your favor. Now, of course, not wanting nothing crazy. But what I'm just saying is, you might not know everything now, but if you just get started, you will start learning along the way on how to get better, on how to do this, how to do that. But you have to start. That pressure and sometimes that fear of taking that step is needed. Because if not, you're not going to do nothing. So that's just all I'm saying, Buttercup. You need it. Get started. Do something, because regardless, time going back. The year 2025 is going to keep going, and we will be in 2026, and your back will still be wide. You'll be in 2026 still dealing with low self-esteem. You'll be in 2026 still dealing with the same crazy family members, whatever. Because enough pressure has not been applied for you to make the move. Enough pressure has not been applied. You are complacent. Dysfunction has become your normal. Pressure creates urgency. Urgency creates discipline. And discipline creates results. Okay, Buttercup? Like I said, I am in a situation right now where I am this close from putting a check mark on one of the things on my affirmation on my vision board. I am this close. So trust and believe that pressure is being applied, and there's a fire that is underneath me, and it's kind of like it's going to get done whether I get the help or not. If people want to help me get to where I want to get to, okay, thank you. But if no one wants to help me, I'm going to figure out myself. I'm going to talk to the Lord. I'm going to figure out how to get it done. So it's like this pressure has created like a sense of urgency. It has lit a fire under me, and it has given me this drive where, like I said, it's going to get done whether I get the help or not. So, and that's the type of energy you got to have in your goals. That's the type of energy you got to have, for whatever that you want. If you want to make your life better, you have to have that type of drive where I'm not waiting for no one to support my business. I'm not waiting for no one to support my YouTube. I'm going to keep dropping videos. Even if I only got 2 views, I'm going to keep dropping, because guess what? She is going to have 10K subscribers by the end of June. It's like, oh, well, this isn't it. Like, nope, she is, because I'm speaking it, because it's going to happen. So, boom, boom, boom. And I believe too, Buttercup, since we're talking about discipline, too much quote unquote self-care, but not enough self-discipline. Listen, I love a good bubble bath, a candle, skincare moment. But let's be real, Buttercup. Some of us are using quote unquote self-care to spiritually and emotionally hide from our assignments. You are calling peace, but it's procrastination. We say go easy on yourself, and yes, you should extend grace, but don't confuse grace with the permission to stay lazy. Are you really walking in your gift right now? Are you really fulfilling your assignment? Or are you just saying, oh, it's not time yet, in God's time? Or are you just saying, I'm not ready yet. I'm just waiting for this, and that. Yeah, I'm talking to you because I'm going to say this, Buttercup. If you pray for something and you have your vision board, you can't, sometimes in life, when opportunities come, you have to stay ready. You cannot get ready. Okay? You cannot get ready. You have to stay ready. Like I said, I have an opportunity that's coming up literally within the next 3 days. And it's kind of like if I wasn't somewhat prepared for it, I would really have to do a lot of work to get ready. I have to do a lot of work to get ready. But because I've been staying ready and just even staying halfway ready, it's still pressure because there's still some nerves and it's pushing me to a place I've never been before. But guess what? At least I am somewhat prepared for it. So, like I said, are you really walking in your assignment? Are you really walking in your gift? Or are you just hiding? Pressure pushes you into your purpose. God never designed us to stay in the shallow end. Pressure is going to shift your mindset. Okay, Buttercup. The moment I started seeing pressure as preparation and not punishment, it changed everything. Pressure didn't break me, it built me. Pressure pretty much taught me how to show up even when I didn't feel like it. You know what pressure did, Buttercup? Pressure gave me a prayer life. It gave me a schedule. It gave me boundaries. And it also gave me results. So I encourage you to let that pressure motivate you. Let that pressure build you. And let that pressure get you to where you need to be. If you are tired of going in circles, stuck in potential, living in that one day mindset, ask yourself, where's the pressure? Because the truth is, you're not really stuck. Not uncomfortable enough yet. Let that pressure work for you. Let it wake you up. Let it push you to your next level, because growth will never happen where you are overly comfortable at, Buttercup. Okay? So, drop a comment below. What pressure have you been avoiding that you know is necessary for your next level? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Buttercup, make sure you are minding your business, tending to your own business. Mind and tend to the business that pays you. And if it does not pay you, Buttercup, then you definitely need to be minding your own business, which is drinking your green juice, going for your pretty and healthy girl walk, and meal prepping your food because it is a sign of self-love. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.